Welcome back to the Mainly Sports Podcast, the podcast of two dudes mainly talking about sports. I'm Matt, and as always, I'm joined here with John, and we are brought to you by the Boston Sports Entertainment Network. While you're here watching and listening, why don't you go ahead and head over to our Twitter, our TikTok at Mainly Sports Podcast. Give us a follow. Watch some of those TikToks we've been putting up. I've been posting them on the Twitter page as well, and that's where all our posts or all our episodes are put out, and then also leave a subscribe over at our YouTube channel, and we'd appreciate it. You just mentioned Jack Black right before we got on here.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Jumanji?
No, I never saw that. No.
Oh my god, I haven't seen the second one. Apparently, there's a second one, but I mean, do you know what it's about?
Isn't that like they're in like the dinosaurs and shit? Is it dinosaur? No, they're in like the woods with the rock.
Yeah, so it's like these high schoolers are in detention. The movie's 10 years old, so I'm sorry if I'm going to spoil it for anybody. But these high schoolers are in detention. They find this old video game called Jumanji. They plug it in. It sucks them into the video game. But anyway, they become the characters that they select, and it's The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and I forget her name, but it's the girl that plays
Karen Gillan.
Is that her name? Who plays Nebula? She plays Nebula. And
oh, really?
Yeah. Because we were watching it, and Mary was like, "What's she from?" And I was like, "I have no idea." She was like, "You know who she is." But she started talking, and it clicked.
She doesn't even look like Nebula. She doesn't really look like her, like Nebula. I mean, bro, Nebula is like blue and like bald and like a robot. So,
but that movie is so freaking funny. Because Jack Black's character is so funny because they get transformed into these video game characters. So this nerdy guy becomes The Rock. This big jock football player becomes Kevin Hart, who's like half his size. And then this girl who's like the popular hot girl, she turns into Jack Black.
Okay, wait, damn. I should watch that. I don't know why I never saw it.
It just got added onto Netflix, and I think it's like 2017, I think.
Yeah,
and I saw it around then whenever it came out, and it was a pretty good movie. And I didn't think it was going to be that much good watching it again, especially because I already saw it. But I think now, because I have such a better appreciation for Jack Black, especially with the Mario movie and everything, he is freaking hilarious. But it just got added onto Netflix, so you should go watch it. Everyone else there listening.
I literally just saw a clip. I literally just saw a clip of that movie when it was like motherfuckers back in 2018, and it's Kevin Hart. He's like, I dropped it. I dropped the jewel.
Yeah, I started laughing at that clip or that scene just from those memes where it's like whenever you're in school, I dropped the jewel.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Jumanji. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, just add it to Netflix. Apparently, there's a second one. I haven't seen the second one, and I don't know if it's the same people get into it. I don't know how you could really do a second one.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're back out here on a Monday, back to a regular Monday after a week and a half, another week and a half hiatus.
Yeah.
But it's all right because we got on, or we did that Thursday, and the whole point of it obviously was to do the playoff predictions and all that, and that was fun. The problem with that was we had one game to break down, one game of each series to break down, and we were like, you know what? Why don't we give it a little while, play it out? And last Thursday, we totally forgot. We went and saw the Maine in concert, which was freaking phenomenal. Mary,
dude. Yeah. She got a mic. She literally got the mic to sing in front of the whole crowd. What?
It's crazy. It's crazy, especially because like Mary put me onto them, obviously, and she's told me like the lore of like you guys going to the Cape and listening to those CDs and all that stuff. And that album by itself, I love. And then their second latest album, I think, called The Main, like the black and white title. They have some bangers on there. But just hearing them live, they were great. And like the guy, his name was John, the singer. He's like such a performer. Like he was like actually interacting with people at the crowd. I mean, obviously you saw him come down and Mary of all people got to sing your guys' favorite song, which was like
that's
freaking
crazy, bro.
But like halfway through, he like stopped. He would say stuff in between each song, but like halfway through, he like stopped and he was like, "Does anyone have any questions?" and then he would be
the teacher
back there and with the white hat, and like people would like he actually answered like 4 or 5 quick questions from people.
That's lit.
But yeah, it was a really good time. So that's why we didn't get to record Thursday. So now we're back here on Monday with whole bunch to talk about. I kind of want to get the elephant out of the room and just have my fair take on this. I mean,
yes, I would love to hear your thoughts because I haven't heard your thoughts really about this.
I know it was such a busy weekend. Like I wasn't even on my phone really at all. And plus, so we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about Alex Cora and state of the Red Sox. So
right.
So also, the Red Sox were in Baltimore this weekend, which for some reason, whenever you have the MLB pass and everything, you have blackout regions. So it's actually annoying because like whenever I come up and see you guys at the Cape or like this past couple of weeks, I can't watch Red Sox games through the MLB app because it's in blackout. So I can't watch the Red Sox whenever they go to the Orioles or the Nationals or the Braves. So I was like, you know what? Instead of finding some like bullshit stream, I'm just gonna let loose for the weekend. Not really worry about the Red Sox. They were coming off a horrendous 3-game sweep, getting swept by the New York Yankees, which was just awful. So and Friday night started off exactly the same. I forget the score of that one, but just immediately nothing. So yeah, news comes out Saturday night that Alex Cora and the gang are fired. So Alex Cora, the bench coach Ramon Vasquez, hitting coach Pete Fatsy, the third base coach Kyle Hudson, who interestingly enough, Mary recently was like having a weird crush on because she thought he was cute. Assistant hitting coach Dylan Lawson, hitting strategy coach Joe Cronin, and then whatever this title is, game planning and run prevention coach. But that was Mr. Jason Varitek, the captain, which I think that one kind of stings the most to some people. But to me, it's Alex Cora. I mean, I really hate to see a guy like that go. But it's weird because it came this Red Sox team, the roster that they have is just not. It wasn't built to sustain, and we're seeing that very early. And Alex Cora is doing the best that he can, but at some point, you kind of like, all right, how much do you put back on the manager and all this? But Crochet made a great point. You know, it's like they're the guys that are going out there and underperforming. So it's like sucks that you're directly impacting other guys' livelihoods and careers and all this stuff whenever it gets to this point. But it just comes at a weird time, especially because, like I said, you lose, you get swept against the Yankees, and then you get screwed on Friday night, but then you win Saturday 17-1. So,
right. I was about to bring that up.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, kind of vibes are kind of good again, and it was like at noon. They bumped it up to a noon start time, so like they go back to the hotel, and then around 6 or 7, news comes out that Alex Cora and all these people I just listed are fired. So,
do you think it's like a scapegoat for the front office to like? Because I there's so many people I see that are like, get the front office too. Like, why is it just the coaches? Like, clear the front office too.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but I don't think like Craig Breslow, I don't think he has much time either. But it's just crazy because like they've been going through all the chief baseball operational people that they have, like Craig Breslow. They've been going through those guys recently, right? So, but Alex Cora has been there the whole time, and you know, last year we saw them build up this team, and now they've really deconstructed in 1 year span. And but some of the staff and the players that are here are all or a lot of them are Craig Breslow's guys. So he's kind of been trying to have this vision with the team. So I think this is management's way of saying, all right, Breslow, like, we can fire Cora, and this is going to be fully your responsibility now. I mean, obviously it is, but I think, like I said, I kind of agree with everything else or everyone else that was fired. You know, at some point, it sucks that it's so early in the season. It's such a weird time, but at some point, you really do just have to cut the cord and try to restart. So I agree with everyone else, but Alex Cora has done such a good job with this team. I think he's just been dealt a shitty hand time and time again. He's had new management come in, giving him just dog shit teams to work with, and he's been working or doing the best he can. Like, you see him moving pieces around. He's playing a 9-man roster with 5 outfielders that have to play every single day. So, I mean, it's tricky, and I feel for him. I hate it, but at the same time, I'm low key like excited, not excited, but I'm optimistic to look forward. Chad Tracy, who's the AAA Blue Sox manager, he stepped in. He actually left their game on Saturday, literally like halfway through, to fly down to Baltimore and coach this team.
Is he an interim head coach until we find a head coach?
Yeah, so I'm assuming at least the rest of the season, unless he just totally sucks. But I don't know. And then after that, it really becomes tricky who's gonna fill in, because on one side you're kind of like, well, it can't be too hard. You know, I'm sure we can find someone, but also, like, if you're an outsider, you've seen all the turnover and all this behind the scenes crap that's happened with management, plus underperforming teams. Like, who would want to come coach here? Like,
but don't we have them young stars? Like, isn't it exciting to think of like a good future with this team?
yeah,
You know?
and I think that's where I am really leaning on Chad Tracy, because, like I said, he's the AAA coach. He's coached, I think it was 12 out of the 25 guys on this roster. So, like, guys like Roman and Marcelo, like all these big guys, like they've seen him and coach or played under him. He has that connection with them, which I think is great. It was like reported numerous times, I guess, and I wasn't really fully aware of this, but apparently Cora didn't. I mean, he had good relationships, but like with like the younger guys, he didn't have that connection like he did with like the veteran guys, like Trevor Story, who is, I know he's like really pissed off with this going on, because that was his guy.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, how long was Cora the coach for the Red Sox?
So he came in 2018.
Yeah,
and then
from the
I
Astros,
guess,
right?
yeah, and then he was suspended during the COVID year for being related to the cheating in Houston, which I could care less about. No one really talks about that anymore anyway, but just that season in general.
I'm not gonna lie though, because I heard that, and like I never watched, so I didn't know. But every time I saw Cora, I was like, "Aren't you like,
Yeah,
didn't you like cheat like pretty bad?" You know, like I didn't like that taste of like the Astros cheating scandal kind of on with the Red Sox also. You know,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's not. I'm doing something, man. I'm recording.
Is Matt there?
Yes, and I don't believe you. Anyway,
We get the cheek.
Jesus, sorry, sorry about that, y'all. I still live at home. So I don't personally care that much that Alex Cora got fired, because I have no like, I have no attachment, you know, with him at all, other than that, like, you know, I know that we won in 2018. So his first year as a Red Sox head coach, we won the championship.
Yeah.
Is it because he cheated?
No, not here.
Because he hasn't won since.
No. Hey, but then he served his suspension, and then 1 year after, in 20, and then 21, he took him back to the ALCS with a scrappy group of guys, but he's made for teams that are like contenders. Like, the past couple of years, we saw him do the best he can with all these random guys and trying to make it work, and you just can't. and then you gave them a team like last year with veteran guys like Bregman, and you bring on Crochet. The young guys are coming up, whatever, and you made the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him. I think he's the kind of guy like he can have a job in a week. I feel like.
Yeah, right.
But,
He'll get something, bro. He's chill.
I'm just more so interested to see what the Red Sox are gonna do. If Chad Tracy works out, I honestly just like seeing him for short glimpses. I actually really like him. Plus, like I said, that connection with the younger guys I think is important. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's a doom and gloom time for the Red Sox, even though they did win that series against the Orioles. So like, yeah, they won 17-1.
absurd. Is that not
News
crazy?
like groundbreaking news, and then you still win the series yesterday. And now you're going up to Toronto to play the Blue Jays, who on paper are really good, but the problem is half the roster's hurt. So I think
we should
they
win
might.
some of those.
What's up?
We should probably win one or two of those.
We should, but also at the same time, like how much faith do you want to put into this team on a given night?
I don't. I like to be optimistic, but that would be a big. That would be a big 3-0 series to get us to 14 and 17 and get us more involved. But like the fact that we went 2-1 against the Orioles, it just sucks because I see that we have the Astros coming up, which
But the Astros aren't good either.
They're not? What happened to them? They fell off?
Yeah.
No way. Astros fell off. Oh my god, they did. Okay. Here we go. Yo, we could string together some wins. And then I'm just saying, then we play the Rays. Or the Tigers.
The Rays are pretty good this year, but the Rays are always going to be that like
little brother.
Yeah, but like they're like a step above. A sub above.
I know what he said. A sub above.
They're always going to be like slightly better than mediocre. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I mean,
what's a good comparison to the Rays in like football? Like slightly, like what, like the Steelers?
Yeah, that's honestly like perfect. I was gonna say Ravens, but like, I mean, maybe the Ravens, but the Rays haven't really made any like playoff appearances, really.
Yeah,
I mean, they did a couple years ago, but
the Ravens pissed me off too. Anyway,
but yeah, it's interesting because like the Red Sox sit at 11-17, the Blue Jays are only 12-15. So like, you take 2 out of 3, like,
yeah,
you're sitting pretty good.
Maybe sometimes like clearing house can really like you do got to like shift the energy. Like clearly it wasn't working. So like I'm always a big fan about that, especially because I don't even know who these people are. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like let's just start new anyway. We have a young group. Let's just see like if we can, string together some fucking wins. And it's not like the season's over. I'm never gonna. The season had just begun, bro. There's still 140 games left, man.
I know we're not even in May yet. But it is tricky to look ahead because there has been some very dark times already for this Red Sox team. So I'm not saying the season's over because there is a lot of season left, but like you really, and recently people have been calling for like, you need to fire somebody, you need to do something to shake it up, like you just said.
Yeah.
So it was very surprising that they decided to fire 5 or 6 people, including Alex Cora, who was in the second year of a 3-year extension. So I don't know. It'll be tricky, but
I like it.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like a shake up like that, to be honest.
They're undefeated in the Chad Sox era. Undefeated. So
and they play tonight, so we'll see.
Yeah. Big series against the Blue Jays, AL East rival. So yeah. Looking forward to it. All right,
that's a good little that was a good little Red Sox segment.
You know what else I'm looking forward to?
What's that?
Actually, I don't know what I'm more looking forward to. It's
what?
Why don't we hit the NFL draft right now? Actually, I don't want to. I feel like
I'm cool
playoffs are gonna take up a chunk.
Once we start talking about basketball, it's a wrap.
Did you watch any of the draft?
I did not watch any of it.
I didn't realize it was like such a big event now. Like they had like performers
Dude, it was
going.
packed. Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa was there playing Black and Yellow and shit.
Yeah, like it's a whole thing now. I mean, I get it, but I also found it funny that like I feel like a lot of the people, like the players, aren't even there. Like Mendoza wasn't even there.
Yeah.
But he said, I remember seeing that like a week or two ago that he wasn't going to be there anyway. But
I have a good feeling about him and the Raiders, bro. I think that's gonna be exactly what they needed. They needed a quarterback, and I just feel like the Raiders are about to be nice now with him, like immediately. I could just see it happening with Genty, him and Genty, like chilling. I don't really know who and Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers is always a good one. And it's gonna be funny because Mendoza is gonna have Kirk Cousins to train under.
Yeah, and Kirk Cousins is there.
And he signed that
because a Tom
stupid
Brady
contract
call.
with them. He got fucking paid. Like
Tom Brady called him and was like, "Yo, I need you here."
Let's see what was it was some stupid amount that like 5-year, $172 million contract for Kirk Cousins.
Who?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
is that real?
Yeah, his
Kirk
agent.
Cousins got how much money on this deal? Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah.
No way he got paid that much. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like his agent like needs like half that money.
I had no idea he got paid that much. Yo, what a dog. All right.
You getting paid.
That is crazy, bro. Shit. All right.
So yeah, who knows? I mean, maybe that could be a quarterback race right there. You know, do you immediately hand it over to the quote unquote like superstar rookie guy, or you just gave this guy 170 million? I feel like you gotta play him.
Yeah, I would let Kirk do his business for a while, bro. That's insane. I don't know why I didn't see that number. I saw that he signed with the Raiders, but for some reason I did not see the 172 mil. That should be a 5-year 70 mil deal.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did he rob them? That's insane, bro.
Damn, I'm looking at their roster right now. You know who's a wide receiver on this team?
Jacoby Myers.
No, Philip Dorsett.
What? And Philip Dorsett's there? Isn't Jacoby Myers still there, or did he leave?
No, I don't think he's not. I don't see him on the depth chart. Dorsett must have just re-signed because his stats are only until 2023. Good for him.
Oh, I think Jacoby Myers got traded to the I think he just got traded to the Jaguars. Jaguars picks used by Raiders and oh shit. Okay. All right, well, I don't know. Anyway, Raiders will be good. The Patriots, from what I've seen, had a good draft.
Yeah, I like that they used their first round pick. They got that offensive tackle, Caleb Lamu. I don't even know how to say his name, but I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know anyone in that draft. Like,
this man went.
I just knew Mendoza just because. Yeah,
that was funny, bro.
I just knew Mendoza because he's like the biggest name ever right now. He's such a cornball, though.
I know, but it's like it's so him that it's like I can't even hate on him for his personality because it's just like his face kind of bothers. I feel like that's why I have a good feeling about the Raiders. He has a face that's I think gonna piss me off throughout the years, and he's just gonna be like really good, and he's just gonna be like, you know what I mean, like cheesing the whole time. But I'm like, I don't know. I got a good feeling about that with the Raiders.
Raiders,
and they still have Max Crosby. No,
yeah, he went back. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
How many? Let's see. They got week 1. They beat the Patriots. Nice.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's so dumb.
All right, so they had 3 wins last year. I think they could double that.
With Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
No, I the Raiders are headed towards a good direction. I really
Yeah,
do
I
think
like
that.
they have the vision. I mean, they got the running back, or the quarterback. Maybe you go. I mean, their wide receivers are a good bunch, but maybe you could, kind of stock up.
Who are their receivers other than Philip Dorsett? I actually don't even know.
Well,
'Cause
Phil, that's like I say that lightly. He's like a third string. Trey Tucker, is it Jack Beck?
Yeah, like I don't even know these guys, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Jalen Naylor. Yeah, I mean they're not household names, obviously, but they're
But they
guys
got
that
Brock
can make-
Bowers. They got Brock
Yeah.
Bowers. Like that's a damn near receiver. So I mean, come on, he's like top 3. I'll say top 5 tight end in the league right now.
Yeah.
2 of my friends, Jakai and Jeremiah, were raving to me about the tight end that we picked up.
That was literally who I was like. If you didn't say that, I was literally going to transition into that guy.
Well, here we go, because you're talking tight ends, and I before the draft happened, I was actually like, the position I'm really excited for us to draft, or I hope that we draft, is tight end, because Hunter is getting old, and he's a great good pass catch guy, but I don't think he's the best blocker in the world. And apparently this kid is like 6'6", 250, has like a solid 40 time, and is a good block tight end as well. So I was like, fuck yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I was watching some of his highlights this morning. He looks like a dude. He looks like a dude.
Yeah.
I like him. But yeah, kind of same thing you said. I like the idea of him learning under Hunter Henry, a veteran in this league. Obviously, Hooper just went back to the Falcons, so you need that second tight end guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean he looks. I like him more as he kind of reminds me of like a Dawson Knox.
Okay.
Is that his first name, right? Dawson?
Yeah.
On the Bills,
Dawson.
right?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Kincaid. Like he just seems like one of the Bills have solid tight ends. I like their tight ends. He seems like one of those guys. So I think, and especially a guy like Hunter Henry, I love Hunter Henry. So I think having a guy like that is like super important for him. But yeah, that's funny that you said that, because that was all the other guys. I think they'll. If we see him, that's great. If we don't, I'm excited to see him.
Who's that dude? I'm low key most excited for the DN that we got, bro. What's his name? Jacobs. What's his name, bro? I was watching some highlights of him. He's about to be a dog. I feel like he replaces Chason easily. I love Chason, but we needed someone to replace Chason. And I feel like he's going to come in and just be a dog, bro. I'm actually like really excited to watch him play.
Gabe Jacobs?
Yeah.
The guy from Illinois?
Yeah, bro. Our second pick. And I like that we traded up. I like that we traded up for both picks, no? Our first 2 picks. Like we had a plan going in, and I think I love that we got an offensive tackle, because Morgan Moses is 35 years old. And I don't know what's going on. Everyone wants to say, oh, this needs to happen real quick. 1 minute. Will Campbell is getting so much heat on him. And I really think it is so unfair to Will Campbell, bro. This dude plays so solid the whole season. He was so solid, except when he went against Myles Garrett. But that's Myles Garrett.
I mean, who would?
Okay. Then he gets injured. He tears his MCL. Okay. He comes back, and what he had to face as a rookie might have been the most challenging series of a D-line that any rookie tackle has ever faced, bro. This dude came back to play against the Chargers defense, who had a top 10 defense, maybe even a top 5 defense, actually. Then he had to play against the Texans defense, who has Will Anderson. Are you kidding me? This grown man. Then he has to go against the Broncos D line. Oh my god, bro! And then the Seahawks D line. Like, I know he got cooked a little, okay, but like this kid, he's a rookie and he's off an MCL tear. Like, get off Will Campbell's back, man. Oh my god.
I know.
He's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be just fine. I think I was kind of optimistic too, just because he got hurt and then he came back, and like you just said, he had to go through a gauntlet just to get back to get to the Super Bowl, and he did get cooked in the Super Bowl. But you know what? Like he's gonna get better. He's gonna get better. He's gonna get bigger. He's gonna get stronger.
Yeah,
he'll be aight.
He'll be aight. He'll be aight. People are like, move him to guard. We signed Tucker, Vera Tucker, or whatever his name is, from the Jets. He's a guard, and I know he has some injuries problems, but if he can stay healthy with us, with Jared Wilson going back to center, which was his original position, a year for Will Campbell to, get stronger, and then we bring in this new dude to like learn behind Morgan Moses. I love it. I had to defend Will Campbell real quick because I hate how much Patriot fans be on this man, bro. Like rashing him.
I know.
It's annoying.
It's like one thing happens and it's just like, all right, burn down the city, get him out of here.
We have the most fair weather fans in all of any fan base, bro. Our fan base is brutal, dude. I love Boston fans, and I also kind of hate them at the same time.
Yeah,
it's a love-hate relationship I have with our own fan base, bro.
Was there any other draft topics you had, or any other guys that stood out to you? I mean, like I said, I didn't really pay attention to any of them.
I'm excited for the corner that we drafted.
The guy from Wake Forest?
Yes.
Yeah. I like
He's
him.
6'2". I love a tall corner. And he gets to learn, he probably won't start right away. I mean, he might like play somewhere, but he's going to be behind Davis and Gonzo. And even just being around like Kevin Byard, like the dude from the Bears, like I feel like he's just going to be around like really good DBs, and I'm excited. I love a tall cornerback, bro. That's like it always kind of excites me because seeing like Marcus Jones get mossed by like Drake London was just like, all right, I can't do this.
I know I love Marcus Jones, but at the same time, like, all right, we kind of need a little bigger out there.
Yeah. So that was another draft pick that I'm gonna keep my eye on.
Yeah. All right. Well, why don't we head into the main event here? The one that everyone's waiting for. Talk about some NBA playoffs. Now that we are 4 to 5 games into each series, we kind of don't know what's going to happen here. So if you want, we can just go down the kind of, last episode we did the 1 through 8, going numerical. We can do that. Or if you just have specific games you want to talk about. I feel like each one we don't have to talk about, but I mean, I'll just go through and name off what the series is, and we'll see where we're at. We don't need a timeline.
I like the idea of that.
Let's start in the East. Kind of the most surprising one to me. The Magic currently hold a 2-1 lead against the number 1 seed Detroit Pistons.
Yeah,
they're doing their part. They took one of the games in Detroit. Obviously it's like game 3 at home. That means so they play game 4 tonight. Let's see here. I do have our predictions.
I had the Pistons going to the Eastern Conference Finals, so
yeah,
I'm gonna need them to win tonight.
We were both wrong on our play-in tournaments. By the way, we both took the Hornets and we both took the Suns. But I had the Pistons beating the Hornets 4-1. I guess I'll own that and carry it over for this series. You had the Thunder beating the Suns, I think 4-2. But yeah, I mean, anything standing out to you in this series, Magic and Pistons? I'm kind of just, to me, I've said it multiple times now. To me, they're both kind of fun to root for teams. I as a matchup wise, I would have preferred playing the Magic, but I'm so much happier that we're playing the 76ers instead. Now
Oh,
that
yeah.
Embiid's back, it's just kind of
Yeah.
adding fuel to the fire and all
Dude,
this.
it's been beautiful. This Celtics 76ers series has been beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
I love it.
taking both of them in Philly was just awesome.
It was.
I saw a clip. I don't know if this was from. I'm assuming it was from this playoff series, but Jason Tatum being like, "I love my favorite time about the playoffs is Game 3 because you're coming into their stadium. They're all riled up, ready to. You're playing on their court now, and you go in there. You take 2 games, and just kind of really just have your way with them for kind of both of them. Game 3 got a little iffy there. It was more scrappy, and you kind of clung on to it. I think what was it like 100 to 108. I think was the final score.
It was. That's an older clip of him saying that because I remember him saying that a while ago.
Okay, then I saw some like weird edit. It was some like playoff edit, and then it had literally Game 3 edits on it. So, I didn't think it was from there though.
That Game 3 was one of my favorite games I've watched. I think probably that was my favorite game all season. That was
big.
So fun to watch that, dude. Like Karen was dog sitting at this like nice house, so we got to watch it on like a big TV with like it was so loud, and it was just me, her, and Kelly, and like I damn near lost my voice when Tatum hit the 3, then Pritchard hit the 3, and then Tatum hit that dagger, bro. I was like, yo, this is like that was so beautiful. And Jaylen Brown had 8 straight points in the fourth quarter. Like those 3 just took over, bro. I loved it. That was so fucking awesome, bro. I love it.
I know. I was just waiting for that classic Tatum moment, especially in Philly. Like we were going down to the wire there. I was like, all right, Tatum needs to hit a 3. He did.
My God.
And then I'm like, all right, where's the other one?
Yeah.
Put him up 6 with like a minute left. I was like,
God. Yeah, Eric Collins is like, what? That was so funny.
I knew that was Eric Collins. I knew it.
I don't know what. I didn't get him. I didn't get him on my game, bro. I wish I did.
Oh, were you on NBC Boston?
I don't know what I was
like the regular channel.
Because I was at Karen's house. She set up the game and everything. I literally don't even know. I wasn't even paying attention to like who was like, you know what I mean. But it wasn't. I did not have Eric Collins, bro.
Yeah, we had. It was on because I got home. I was playing in a softball game on Friday night. I got home at like halftime, and I turn on YouTube TV. I'm looking all over for it. I'm like, where the fuck is the game? And then I was like, oh, it's on Amazon Prime for whatever freaking reason.
Right.
And so I turn on, and literally within like a minute or two, I hear hum diddly dee. I'm like, no way they have Eric Collins on this. Yeah, he was loving Jason Tatum. So like, obviously, he was calling it both ways because that's how he is. But whenever it's your team ahead and they're hitting those shots like that, it was so awesome.
So funny. He's like, oh my God. To Payne Pritchard, he's like, he's a killer. I'm like, dude, he's so funny, bro. Just be yelling shit.
Oh my God. But yeah, as much as I loved Game 3, Game 4 last night was even better. Just putting the hammer down.
Oh yeah, we fucking
32-point game. Bro. Everybody's getting active. Like,
yo, Payton Pritchard was cooking them, bro.
32 points off the bench. Jason Tatum, 30 points.
Bro, Payton Pritchard had 0 free throws. He gets no calls, bro, and he still put up 30 fucking 2.
That's because he has the same move, and he's like automatic from like that like 10-foot range, like or probably like 9 foot, like right in front of the free throw line. He takes the big guy and kind of does some kind of shimmy, and it's a fader, like every single time.
I know.
It's awesome. Yeah, that was great. So I'm looking for Game 5 tomorrow night in Boston. I think we just gotta cut it.
Yeah,
put them out of their misery. I hope they wear the black jerseys. Wear the black jerseys for the funerals. I love whenever they do that.
Yeah.
Let's just send them home,
bro. This team does not want to go back to Philly, bro. Like, just put them away, dude. Like, we all know.
You know what's so funny is like obviously I was watching all the games, but like for some reason, I think because last night they finally had Embiid back, and he played really well. I mean, I'll give it to him. I mean, he had 26 points in his first game, so like, but I don't care for Embiid, obviously, but
I think he slowed down the whole offense, bro.
yeah,
I
they
think he
looked
fucked their whole shit up, dude.
so like I was watching it, and you got Embiid, and like everyone is like at their different parts of their career, but like you just have this roster on paper. You have Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe coming up the court. And like I was like thinking in my head, I was like, that's a scary lineup. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of nasty. And then I look at the score and they're down 30.
No. Because, bro, Paul George isn't aggressive. Like he's killing at like 16, 17, 18 points. He doesn't even care. You know what I mean? Like even his defense, he don't care, bro. Like I feel like he's just checked out. Like he's just balling whatever, and he made his money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he doesn't give a fuck. Joel Embiid has not played in a minute, and he's just so slow. And like he was getting buckets, but it's like I just feel like he's slowed down like the whole like the Maxey VJ punch pace. Like Maxey is like the fastest player in the league, and Joel Embiid is like the slowest player right now. So it's just like I feel like it just fucked up the whole flow of their team. And
I was just getting so frustrated watching, especially game 2, because they came out cooking game 2, Celtics. Yeah. And Jaylen Brown had that slam like right off the bat, received that bullshit technical. Like you're up 16, the Garden's just going crazy, and all of a sudden you just get flashbacks immediately to last year, and it happens again. So that's why even last night I was like, "Fuck, man, don't let this lead get." I feel like the bigger the lead grows, the less confident I am. But
I know
last night was different. But yeah, especially in game 2. And like all the games, the 76ers run the same play that I just from the couch. It's so much easier to point this out, but I just get so pissed because it's just Maxey or Edge come up top, someone comes and sets the pick, and they either don't fight over or the center or whoever doesn't step up because like obviously you can't do one or the other. And it's just a wide open 3 like every single time in game 2, and I was getting so pissed. And if it wasn't wide open right at the top of the key, they just passed it over to whoever didn't have the ball on the side. And Edgecombe and Maxey in game 2 were just going wild from 3.
Yeah.
So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But I have full faith that they're just going to go take care of business tomorrow night. Like you said, they don't want to go back to Philly. I don't even think the 76ers want to go back to Philly. They're probably packing a bag with like their bathing suit and everything. They're going to Cancun straight from us.
They're done, bro. They're done. That game 3 was really important. You know, and I think we knew that, and the fact that Tatum stepped up and just ended that game was just like I needed to see that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, so far you're kind of winning there. If they do pull out business tomorrow night, you had Celtics taking that in 5. I had Celtics taking in 6. I could have sworn I took more 6-game series, but I had or 5-game series, but I have like every team winning in 6.
What'd you say for the Knicks and Hawks?
I had Knicks in 6. I think that series is going to go to 7.
I think so too.
Bro, yeah, that series.
I don't know, bro.
That series has been very interesting so far too. I mean, the fact that the Knicks win game 1 and they celebrate like they just won the finals, and like they're so talking all this shit. Bro. They're talking about Trae Young and all this bullshit, like, and then, but here's the funny thing: like, the Hawks are winning each of these games just by 1 point.
Yeah,
they won in game 2. They won 107-106, and then they were like, you know what? Why don't everyone score one more basket? And then they won the next game 109-108. CJ McCollum's just their kryptonite, I guess. The last minute, always taking care of business, and
they got kind of handled at home last game. I watched some of that game, and they couldn't figure it out at all. Like I was watching, I was like, like the second quarter, I was like, yeah, they're gonna lose this game, bro. You could just kind of tell. I don't know why, but I mean, the next game, do they play tonight? Do you know? Let me see. Who plays tonight?
Tomorrow night, game 5.
Okay. I definitely want to watch that game. Oh my god, the Timberwolves Nuggets play tonight.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a
I've been
big
watching
one.
those games. That's my favorite series. I know that's the West and we're still in the East, but oh my god, that shit's crazy. So I do. What did we say for the Knicks Hawks? You said Knicks
So
and how much?
I had them in 6. I have the Knicks in 6. You have the Knicks in 7. So once
Yeah,
again,
bro.
right.
Fuck.
I feel like
What?
if the Hawks win tomorrow night, it could be either one in 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really do feel like the Knicks or the Hawks could get lucky again and take Game 7. But if the Knicks win tomorrow night, I could see it they're just going to keep putting their foot down.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
agree.
the Hawks have been playing good ball. They went on the stretch there towards the end of the season that really solidified them as that 6 seed, jumped them out of the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
But they were just playing. I feel like they were just playing good ball and kind of scraping by. Nothing on that team is really screaming out to me. Like, I mean, even if they win, they're going to play the Celtics next round. So, like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
I want the Knicks to win. I still have that clip ready to post on TikTok. I'm ready to roast these Knicks fans, bro. But keep going.
Which one? From last episode?
Just like saying last episode, I'll be like, we're gonna sweep them, bro. Like we're gonna fuck them up. Like we're gonna kill them. Like fuck you guys. Like fuck the Knicks. I want to beat them so bad. So I want them to beat the Hawks. But if they lose in the first round, that's even funnier.
Oh yeah. Honest. Yeah, I want to play the Knicks too, but obviously we don't have to. Then I'm not going to complain.
But I like this like exciting like way to the championship compared to 2 years ago. How we had like kind of boring like easy matchups, and we had no like game 6s or you know what I mean. Like it was just like it was so easy to get, and then the finals was easy too. Like we were just so stacked that year.
That it's also like it's not even like obviously the talent wise, but like for me, I'm big on like playoff energy.
Yeah,
like, that's why I loved playing in Philly again versus the Magic.
Right.
The Pacers in the conference finals, like, wasn't really doing it for me.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I want the Knicks, because that, Celtics Knicks is just way more fucking intense than
especially
Celtics
with everything that's been
Hawks.
going on the past year.
Yeah, bro. Like these motherfuckers on Twitter, bro. These Knicks fans on Twitter, they act like they've won shit. That's what's so funny. Like they haven't won. Someone was like, "Yo, I Google searched Knicks last championship in the last 40 years, and I got an error. I don't know what's going on." I was like, "Damn." Someone's like, "Maybe you could try 50 years." Oh wait, and I'm like, "Yeah, they really haven't done shit. Like, why are they? They're the loudest fan base, and they don't even whatever."
No.
So proud of a round 2 win, fucking last season, bro. That's all they talk about.
Yeah.
So I hope we get them. Anyway,
yeah, and then we got the Cavs and Raptors, who are also tied at 2 apiece. That's been an interesting little series. Toronto took care of their own business. They won both of their games at home. I mean, obviously the Cavs won both their games at home, but I think the Cavs are definitely favored in this series. So it's nice to see the Raptors go home and take care of business. Little nugget I had here, it's really no surprise, but Donovan Mitchell is obviously the deciding factor for this Cavs team. So in games 1 and 2, whenever the Cavs won, Mitchell dropped 32 and then 30. And then in games 3 and 4 where they lost, Mitchell dropped 15 and then 20. So I mean 20 is like, that's respectable, but like a guy like Donovan Mitchell needs to be putting up 25, 30 for this Cavs team to be successful. James Harden, he can pop off at any moment, but he's really honestly going to get you like 25 max, I'd say, in these playoffs. But yeah, they're going to be playing tomorrow night, Game 5, back in Cleveland. So I had the Cavs winning in 7. You had the Cavs winning in 6. So I don't know. Maybe if they want to keep this trend of whoever's at home can win, maybe it'll go 7. If not, it's kind of like a Knicks situation where maybe the Cavs win tomorrow night and proceed to put the foot down.
It's my issue with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, bro. Last game, game 4, James Harden shot 6 for 14 and then 2 for 6 from 3. And then Donovan Mitchell shot 6 for 24 and then 4 for 12 from 3. You know, like they are just like the most inconsistent superstars, bro, where they just like, I bet you next game Donovan Mitchell's about to drop like 45. You know, that no pun intended.
That's what I'm
I didn't know he
saying. Like,
remember 45, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just going over everything this morning, and I saw they lost. Well, I knew they lost, but I was like, let me just pull up the box scores. I was like, okay, 32 in game 1 makes sense. And I was like, what about when they lost? 15. Like,
right. It's like what
they're
what
never gonna
happened?
win like that.
It's too inconsistent for me, bro. Like, I mean, we'll see. I could see them winning the next 2 games. Like they should win that series, but you know, then they would have to face either the Magic or the Pistons, right? Whoever wins that series.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I expect the Pistons to not. If the Pistons lose in the first round, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You can't be the first seed. Any first seed that loses in the first round is just always kind of like what, like phony, big phony.
Yeah, and it's like some of these like you kind of expect, you know, looking in the first round matchups, but like I don't know. This one to me is like one that could go either way, and they could both be phony at the end of it.
Yeah. Okay, you want to talk the West now?
Yeah, let's jump over to the Western Hemisphere. Going top to bottom, the Thunder currently lead the Suns 3-0. Game 4 tonight, they're averaging 20 points per win, or beating them by 20 points. I think, we can go ahead and shut the door on this one.
Yeah, that's not
really.
Hey, SGA he dropped what 42 on 83% shooting?
Yeah, he was cooking.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. Gotta give him credit for that. Like he that's insane. 83%. He missed 2 shots. That's insane. That's absurd.
Yeah, I think it's safe to like the Suns are, you know, they're one of those teams we just talked about. Like they're gonna get bounced, and it's just kind of like it is what it is. No one thought this much of you. You know, maybe for good luck, I'll throw in 1 for them, but
no, they're getting swept, bro.
If I'm the Thunder, I'm just like, guys, stop this now. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, game 4 tonight. We'll see how it goes. By the time you guys are listening to this, you'll already know. Spurs and Blazers. Spurs are currently up 3-1 after another win last night. Game 5 is tomorrow night. Wemby, after missing game 3 with a concussion, he put up 27 points and 12 rebounds and 7 blocks in the game 4 victory.
Fucking absurd, yo.
Kind of like he took that was a hit. Like I wasn't watching.
I know.
I wasn't watching that game, and I saw like concussions. So I was like, all right, let's see. I have never seen someone hit the floor like that.
I know, bro.
So,
I thought he was gonna be out for the whole series, dude. To be honest.
Besides being like concussed, which I'm not surprised. Like I'm surprised he didn't like get like actual like brain damage and or break his nose or a tooth. Like it's just a weird angle. Like just the angle he happened to go was like he's lucky nothing else happened. It was hard to watch.
To fall like that. He's way too tall to fall like that, bro. He's all passing the ball out, bro, and like just like I was like, bro, the fact that he's back, I'm like, it's great. I mean, he seems to be all right, dropping 27. So
yeah,
I think he's good, but god damn,
a little double action.
Yeah. What did we say for that? Did we say a sweep? I feel like
I had him we both had him at a sweep.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the closest one so far.
They're gonna win next game, and they're done. The Trailblazers are done.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna blaze their way home.
Nice, like that one.
Timberwolves lead the Nuggets 3-1. This is for as good. How good is it really? I mean, you're going to be out DiVincenzo for the next year with an Achilles. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I don't know what's going on right now with players with tearing their Achilles. So he's
number 0 as a number 0 jersey.
Yes,
really, everyone that's torn their Achilles is number 0, bro. It's weird.
So he's next on the hit list.
Fuck,
That sucks
man.
for him, man. He was
It
having
does,
a really good
dude.
series.
I respect him a lot, bro. And
Yeah.
honestly, watching the series, it's like I'm rooting for the Timberwolves to win when I'm watching the series. Like I really am. But I know I predicted that the Nuggets will go to the finals. And to be honest with you, I would not be shocked if the Nuggets win 3 straight games. I'm just calling it right now. I would not be shocked. They have been playing so poorly, especially Jokic and Jamal Murray. Like they have not shown me anything. I keep watching these games, and each game they have not shown me anything. I'm like, bro, Jokic, like, what are you doing? He's okay getting clamped up by Rudy Gobert, bro. I'm just saying. Like he's playing defense on that motherfucker.
I did take the Nuggets in 7. I think without these injuries, I mean, we didn't even talk about Edwards, but obviously he's gonna be missing out. So I saw a report say weeks.
Yeah.
A friend of mine at work is a Timberwolves fan. He said 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen any update recently, so all I know is that it did not look good. And
No.
I'm saying best case scenario, finals, like
right. It's like
conference finals, maybe.
I don't see them. I really don't see them beating the Spurs or the Thunder or the Lakers in a series without Ant or Dante. But this dude, I don't want to butcher his name, and I'm going to. Number 13 on the Timberwolves, bro. Hey, yo.
Dosunmu. Yeah.
Ayo Dosunmu. Bro. That was so fun to watch in real time. Just being like, yo, this dude's cooking. Like, who is this guy? Like, I had no idea who he was. I texted you and I was like, yo, number 13. I don't know who he is, but he's nice. And then he just kept cooking the entire game. He doesn't care. But was that like a one-time thing? You know, was that just like a crazy game he had? Or is he gonna carry it tonight and lead the Timberwolves to like the finals? That'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it for sure. I mean, he closed out the regular season on a pretty good stretch. I mean, these are just points. 15, 24, 12, 19, 19, 18, 17. Like he's averaging like above 15 points at least. So like
yeah. But to drop 43?
Yeah, 43, 13 from 17 from the field, 76%.
Yeah.
5 for 5 from 3, 12 for 12 from the free throw.
Bro, he that's crazy.
And four rebounds and 1 assist. So this guy just said, "Give me the ball. I got this."
And with Ant out and Dante, it's like literally like they're giving this dude, they're gonna give this kid the keys right now because they're not gonna rely on. I mean, you know, Julius Randle is Julius Randle. Like he's solid. You know, Jaden McDaniels is solid, but they're not like the guy. And like everyone needs the guy, and I feel like this could be his chance to really like make a name for himself. But I don't know what, bro. The Nuggets have just been playing so bad. Like Jokic shot 8 for 22. You know, like.
So I will say with Dosunmu, so he's 26 years old. This was his first season in Minnesota. The previous 5 with Chicago.
Interesting.
In his last 3 seasons, he averaged 12, 12, and then 15 points. So like he's always been like a good like role player.
Yeah.
Getting about 25 to 30 minutes a game each season. So like he's pretty solid.
Maybe he's just been waiting his time to become a superstar. And it just so happens to be in the first round of the playoffs.
I feel like every team needs someone like that. Someone to just step in whenever you don't need it. Could be a Dosunmu. Could be a Peyton Pritchard.
I said Peyton's name when you said that, so I like you said it out loud. I'm definitely gonna watch that game. That series has just been So fun to watch, honestly.
Yeah, Denver's gonna be rocking. They know they obviously need to win. They're gonna be feeling good because their two of their best players are hurt.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like, they really, if not now, they should definitely go on and they could. How many teams come back from 3-1? Like, it's not common, right?
no, it's not common at all. I mean, I can't think of. I mean, obviously the Cavs, obviously.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh man. Only 13 times in over 290 plus instances that it's happened. The most recent one was the Denver Nuggets versus the Jazz and the Clippers back in 2020.
Okay.
Man, that shit is like very rare. I didn't
Yeah.
realize how rare it was.
Oh,
But this
yeah,
could
yeah.
be this is a perfect time for it to happen again, dude. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I could totally. Jokic got to get his shit together, but I could totally.
Yeah.
He is the type of player that could just be like, "Give me the ball."
He's been my most disappointing player thus far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I was claiming. This is what happens when I praise someone too much, bro. That's not Jason Tatum. I'm praising Jokic over here. Whatever.
So I got the Nuggets winning 7, so that's still on the table technically. You had the
Yeah.
Nuggets in 6, so unfortunately not on the table, but still a chance to win.
Yeah.
Last matchup here in the West, kind of an interesting one. Lakers currently hold a 3-1 lead on the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant hasn't been playing. Oh, he played game 2 where he did drop 23 points, but that was a loss for the Rockets, obviously. They just won last night. Kind of like feels like a gimme game. You
Yeah.
know, kind of everyone kind of needs one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely safe to say we can close the book on this one too.
Yeah.
I just looked it up before this. Luca was never going to play in the first round, it turns out, and I haven't seen the updates since. I guess Reeves is a little more promising, but he's not going to play next game.
Mhm.
So hopefully they get him back. I mean, that's a good thing about like if you take care of business now, like you get a longer break and you can they'll be fully ready. I mean, quote unquote, fully ready for next round. So hopefully you can take care of business.
Yeah.
Their game 5 is on Wednesday, so a little more of a break, but we'll see. I do have another little nugget here on Kevin Durant. So this is the first time that he's playing LeBron outside of the finals, like in the playoffs. But he is 9-6 all time versus LeBron in the playoffs. That would be in 2012. In 2012 the Thunder lost 4-1 against the Heat in the finals, and then 2017 and 2018 Golden State went back to back, going 4-1 and 4-0 on his Cavs team. So, and then obviously technically he's 0-1 this season because he didn't play those other games, but yeah, 9-6 all time against LeBron. It's kind of it's weird because I'll be honest, I always forgot that Durant was on that Rockets team. He's just kind of like I used to love Durant, but he just kind of like faded away. And I mean, the Rockets, they had a sneaky good season. You know, they still snuck in at the 5 seed, but one of those teams, you know, just didn't really feel like they had it. And so for me, it was kind of cool to see, you know, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, but LeBron James kid's here this time, and
Yeah.
Durant isn't playing.
Yeah. I mean,
I
go
saw a
ahead.
video. Did you see this? Of it said LeBron James feeding his son in 2006, and it was him like spoon feeding him or whatever. And then it said LeBron James feeding his son in 2026, and it was him throwing a lob. It's crazy.
Or that that video of him and Bronny trying to get the ball away from what's his name? Segun. So fucking funny. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. Katie is like, ever since he went to Golden State, bro, I just have never looked at him like, I don't know, bro. Like, I respect him for I respect him and I don't respect him at the same time. Like I respect his like pure hoops, but like I don't know, bro. Like I look at this Rockets team, even if he played the whole time, I'm just like, well, hold on. Oh yeah, we both had the Lakers winning this series, right?
Yeah, I had the Lakers in 6. You had the Lakers in 7. I really thought I had the Lakers in 5. I was like excited, not excited, but like I was like, all right, I think that's one I got. Lakers in 5, and then I came in here where I left all my notes in here, and I saw Lakers in 6. So I was like, damn, but it could happen still.
The way I
Seven's
look
not
at
off the table either.
I just want the team that I choose to win to fucking move on. And the only team that I'm really worried about is the Nuggets, but I really do think they can come back 3-1. They could. If they lock in, they 100% can win that series, bro. 100%.
Better hope. Better hope, because you had the Nuggets going to the finals.
Yeah, if that happens, I'm cooked. That's it.
Yeah.
It's probably just gonna end up being the Thunder, isn't it? It's so obvious, isn't it? Look at us. Now I'm playing the Spurs, bro. I don't know. Let's just see how tonight goes, because I don't know. We could see if Jokic can turn it up. I mean, he's definitely capable. He's pissing me off, bro.
Yeah, I got nervous. I mean, obviously, so I have the Spurs in the finals, and I got nervous seeing Wemby because, like we said, that was brutal, and didn't know at the time how bad that was going to be. I mean, luckily, it was just a minor concussion. He only missed one game somehow. So,
dude, he fell asleep. He was like,
yeah. So hopefully that's like it, and like there's not some underlying like bullshit that like in a week he's like, I'm actually like bleeding.
Yeah, right. I know. I don't know.
Not to make a joke out of that, but
no. We don't condone injuries here. I actually hate injuries so much, bro. Like watching Dante tear his Achilles like in real time, I was like, "Fuck, bro."
I know.
Like, fuck.
See, and like obviously,
shit.
I never want to see anyone injured, obviously, but like,
yeah,
it hurts even more whenever it's like the best and like big name players. Like seeing DiVincenzo and Edwards go out in the same game too. It just
I know.
sucks. And like obviously Tatum being out, like if I'm just an NBA fan, like stuff like that just sucks. Like not having Halliburton all year, like who knows what that Pacers team could have been like,
or him tearing his Achilles in the game 7 of the finals just like literally ruined the finals.
Yeah,
like, I stopped watching because I was like, it's over.
I know that was such a good. I saw a clip of the Pacers last, and mostly just their playoff run and how many buzzer beaters and like dramatic finishes that Halliburton's had. I was like, bro, Halliburton really was the dude last year. And I feel like
100% he was.
That season just gets like swept under the rug because he got injured and the Pacers were just like non-existent this year.
I know. No, but dude, I won't forget. Like one of the game winners he had when he shot it and it bounced straight up, bro, and just dropped into the net, bro. I ran around my whole store when I was watching on my iPad at work. I was like, yo, like what? Are you like, nah, he had so many good. And then dude, the fucking that moment too, like, nah, he's lit. I fuck with Tyrese Halliburton like a lot.
Whenever he hit that, I was like that choke move. I was like, all right, you got to win this series now. Yeah, they're never gonna let you live that down.
I know. No, he's cool, bro. I don't like the Pacers, but I like him.
Yeah.
Two things can be. I like Tyrese Maxey and I like VJ Edgecombe, but I don't like the 76ers at all. But yeah.
Anything else standing out to you this week? Covered. I know that I feel bad. The NHL playoffs are also going on at the same time.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that shit, bro.
Fucking I saw the Bruins were losing 4-0.
Bro, they lost 6-0.
Oh shit!
6-0 at home.
Ugh.
How embarrassing. The first game they were up 2-0 in the third period. Then they let up 5 goals.
Yeah. And then they win game 2 like 3.
Then they come back and redeem themselves in game 2. A great game. I'm like, oh shit, we got a series. Then they just then they just suck, bro. Like my younger self, my like 13-year-old self, like I gave up on the Bruins a long time. Not gave up, but I'm like I used to love watching the Bruins, bro. But there was more times than not of them just ripping my heart out and just losing in such a way that made me be like, can't watch these motherfuckers, bro. Like that's what just happened again on Sunday. I'm like, oh fuck. And then they just lose 6-0 at home. Like that shit's embarrassing, bro. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, dude. So I don't even want to talk about that shit.
Yeah, we had a busy week full of busy stuff. I think by the time if we record next Monday, I'd say 2 or 3 of these at least are in the playoffs are over.
Yeah.
We'll see how the Red Sox do. You know, we got a big week ahead for them, and they're in the new era.
Big week for the Sox, man. I'm gonna tune in to that game tonight. I want to see them like. Gotta see what the vibes are like. Shout out your boy.
Totally. Oh my god,
bro.
11 strikeouts, and you come in and you just immediately just lose the game. Like the thing that sucks with Tolle is that like he was part of that rotation battle, like who's gonna get the last spot and everything. And you had Sonny Gray he was one of your better pitchers this year, and then he gets hurt. So it sucks to use Tolle in a way as like we used him last year as like an energizer and like for injury purposes. I think a lot of people wanted to use him as like a weapon and like reinforcement. Like, oh, you think we're cooking now? Boom, here's Peyton Tolle 11 strikeouts. But instead, it's kind of it's like, hey man, can you like go out there and like be like electric and like save us? Yeah, and he did. He fucking put his team on the back and put the team on his back and 11 strike. I fucking love watching him, and he's just every pitch, every inning, he's just fist pumping, screaming, all this, and then just immediately gone.
Like that sucks, bro.
Yeah,
11 strikeouts is absurd. Like what a dog. Start him. He's got to play now.
Oh yeah, he's set to pitch tomorrow night, I think. Cool. So he'll be up here for at least 2 or 3 more starts, I'd say.
Isn't our pitching like really fucking good? It's just our offense has been like shit, right?
Well, the thing, like the pitching's been on and off. Like, I mean, Crochet, you know, the ace, he went into the Twins game, gave up 11 runs, and didn't make it past the second inning, and then the game after that, he on I forget exactly what the stats is, but on paper, you'd think that he shit his pants again, but really he pitched a phenomenal game, and then went into the 6th inning and gave up a 3-run homer. So like all the stats got boosted up, like the earned runs and all this. But like really, he was pitching a phenomenal game up until that point, and then he pitched on Saturday against the Orioles.
He had a great game, right?
Yeah, he had a great game. Connolly early looked great yesterday too. So like, Mr. Rager, he on that Friday night where they walked it off. He went 8 innings, shutout. You know, like he can be that kind of guy. Yeah. So like, and I texted one of my friends or threw it in this group chat. I was like, was anyone at that game last night or this is the previous game? I was like, is Mr. Rager really his walkout song? And it is. I can confirm it is. So. So if you ever, I feel like if we choose to go to a game at the Cape this year, we should try to line it up.
Should definitely do
one of his games.
No, we're definitely gonna go to a game. I don't care if we're fucking 7-40 at that time or whatever. Like that's why I'm like I'm really hopeful that they just really figure it out. Like this week, next week, you know, like get more involved, like become a more legit team. Like I don't want to just be a bottom of the barrel team, bro. That suck, to be honest. Just because we lost Bregman, like what?
Get past April. Get in, like just fight your way out of these cold months. Get to the end of May. Get to the summer months where it's actually enjoyable to go to a baseball game. Get your bearings. Like I say, just try to float as much as you can. And then I feel like we're really going to see the ins and outs of this team once like June and July come around.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe someone else gets in, God forbid, someone else gets injured. And that's kind of what this team is banking on with the logjam and the 5-man outfield. It's like, well, what if someone gets hurt? And see that we solved the problem. And so, like, maybe that happens and one of those players does become the everyday player or whatever it is. So,
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I think it's going to be a very big trade deadline too. I think maybe that's where they choose to finally solve this logjam by using the trade deadline. So
yeah.
Anyway, why don't you fire up that old machine?
Yeah, because Aiden's let's do it. Let's do it. Where is it? Where is it at? Where's my
burrow?
where's the beautiful sound? Yeah. Closing thoughts. Yeah, so check it. Jason Tatum hit that dagger. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing. He's back. He dropped 30 last night. Put away the 76ers. They trash. Yeah, we know it. I'm excited for us to get rid of them, get them out of our mind and rest for the next series. And it's been a good so far NBA playoffs. Patriots did what they had to do in the draft. Let Mike Vrabel be. All right, I know he's been under some shit for the last couple of weeks, man. But you know what? That's his business, and I'm glad it's happening early in the off season, and we don't have to deal with this like right before fucking training camp. So fuck it, And that does kind of suck, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, man, I'm excited for May and the good weather and the good vibes, and I'm excited that we're recording again on Mondays. I'm excited for it to come back next week and continue rolling. Follow us on TikTok and check out the TikToks because they've been doing pretty solid. I'm excited to keep posting.
Yeah, you've been cooking on the TikToks, I gotta say, because I don't know. I mean, even though this app kind of does it for us, that's totally out of my league. So props to you. The TikTok's looking great, so go follow us over there. Like I said earlier, on Twitter too, and subscribe on YouTube. We're all posting all that stuff out there. My closing thoughts. It's my brother Dom's birthday today, so happy birthday, Dom. And happy actually, birthday. It was my dad's birthday last time we recorded, and I didn't say anything. So like, what good of a son am I?
I say happy birthday to my dad on my pod.
I think it's because I FaceTimed him right before we got on. So yeah. Anyway, Dom's birthday, happy birthday. I joined a softball league, played softball game on Friday nights.
Oh, that's fire.
It's fucking lit. It's fucking
lit. That's so fire.
So yeah, having fun with that. Enjoying the playoffs. And see what the Red Sox can do. Yeah, hopefully Celtics take care of business, rest up, let's get ready for the Knicks, and keep moving towards the next banner. So yeah, appreciate you guys listening, appreciate you guys watching. We will see you next time, and have a good week. Peace.
Peace.